The Mountain Pygmy Possum, Ramus parvus, by Luke Bolton. Scientific name: Kingdom: Animalia. Phylum: Chordata. Class: Mammalia. Order: Diprotodontia. Family: Bromelidae. Genus: Ramus. Species: Parvus. The mountain pygmy possum lives in extremely cold and wet environments in Victoria and New South Wales mountains such as Kosciuszko, Buller and Hotham. The mountain pygmy possum prefers to live at an elevation of around 1,900 metres high, where small shrubs and boulders are present to protect them from rough conditions, predators and a place to nest. Niche. The mountain pygmy possum is an omnivore. 70% of its diet includes many invertebrates, the rest being fruits and seeds produced by trees such as the mountain plum pine and the snowbeard heath. The mountain pygmy possum makes shelter in boulder fields, which keeps a good temperature and are home to the possum's main source of food, the bogong moth. The mountain pygmy possum is nocturnal and hibernates during winter. When it awakes, the male possums look for females to mate with. The female looks after her offspring in her nest for about 9 weeks. The possum's main predators are feral cats and red foxes. One main structural adaptation they have is their long tail, which helps them climb. Food chain. The producer, the Gryphilius, is eaten by the bogong moth, who is the primary consumer. It was then eaten by the mountain pygmy possum, the secondary consumer, who was eaten by the tertiary consumer, the feral cat. Food web. The Gryphilius is eaten by the bogong moth, who is eaten by the mountain pygmy possum. The plum pine and snowbeard heath are eaten by the caterpillar, the beetle, and the 2 secondary consumers. The caterpillar and the beetle are eaten by the mountain pygmy possum and the antagonist, who are eaten by the fox and the cat. If the mountain pygmy possum becomes extinct, then the main competitor of food, the antagonist, will grow in population. This will affect the other species, which like to eat what the antagonist eats, as the food won't be as abundant. The mountain pygmy possum's main predator, the red fox, won't have the possum as an energy source anymore. Instead, the foxes will start targeting other secondary consumers, diminishing their populations. One of the main reasons mountain pygmy possums are decreasing in population is that people are creating more and more ski slopes over their habitats. The population in Mount Buller was decreased to only 30 possums due to the construction of ski slopes. Skiing might be a fun event for humans, but it is not for possums. The feral cat and the red fox were introduced to Australia to help fix the problem of rabbits feeding on crops. This had a backfiring event, as these predators had plenty of prey, one being the mountain pygmy possum. The Conservation Agency in Victoria and the New South Wales government have put in over $25,000 into replacing mountain pygmy possums' covered habitats with artificial boulder fields. They have also completed many tasks to block any of the possum's predators to entering their habitats.